Hey everyone, Happy New Year. I wish you all nothing but the best. Lots of success in 2024. What an amazing year 2023 was, and I'm just very, very grateful, and thank you all for all your support, and I really appreciate it. A lot of awesome things for 2024, that I'm working on, and before I get into today's video, one of them is going to be an online course, like a library of courses. I've been spending so much time filming and creating that it's going to be, a kind of a per purchase per video. I'm going to offer an online certification that if you're a professional hairstylist, you can actually take this specific course, and once you complete the certification, you will then be approved to be like a salon guy, I would say associate, or someone who can cut hair with the methods that I use, because the number one question I get asked is, salon guy, who can cut hair like you in whatever state it is? And I have no idea who to refer people to. So this is going to be a great way for professionals to invest in their education that they can have under their belt to be able to utilize this and hopefully get some new clients. So really, really excited to be doing that. As well as going to be styling, techniques and tips that are exclusively going to be on that platform. No ads, nothing like that. It's just pure education that even if you're not a professional, you can even invest in. And it's going to be really, really affordable. So I'm really excited about that. Probably within a month or so, I'll be launching it. All right, here we go. So for today's video, heatless hairstyling techniques. Now, I know some of you are really, really anti-heat, and you think the blow dryer is going to, make your hair go from this to looking like me. In reality, it's not. As a professional who's been doing hair for over 30 years, I couldn't live without a blow dryer, or you know what I mean? It's part of the process. If you use a blow dryer correctly, you're not going to damage your hair, all right? But if you are one of those people who does not want to use a blow dryer whatsoever, no heat, here are some styling tips. Now, it really depends on the type of style you have. So let's assume you have, you're a teenager, maybe, younger person, and you have this type of, like the TikToker hairstyle. You want to achieve this style every day. You're kind of in a rush. You're on the go all the time. You need to firstly have the proper haircut, right? A lot of times people blame a product or this or that when they don't even have the right haircut. So it's not just like the product, right? This is my number one seller, Tidal Wave, okay? If you spray this on and expect your hair to go from this to having like super tight curls with just that's never going to happen. Okay? It does enhance waves, and if you style it properly with the correct haircut, then that can really help you. For this haircut, let's just say, you wake up in the morning, I would say towel blot your hair, doesn't mean take a towel and vigorously shake it back and forth on your head. That'll just create a frizz pot, but just blot the hair out, okay, very, very lightly. I would say, now you're gonna have to use product. I mean, you can try without products, but you're not gonna get that longevity or the support. So this is 25 spray, it's got 25 hair benefits in it. You spray like 2 or 3 spritzes onto your damp hair, right? Next thing, here we go with the Tidal Wave. I would suggest using Tidal Wave. Now, this is what I do. Take 1 spritz, and again, their hair is probably gonna be lightly damp, not dripping wet, but lightly damp. You take 1 spritz and just let it settle on the hair. This is the type of product and the way I designed this. Unlike a lot of other sea salt sprays on the market, I've seen these people do these demos. They're spraying like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They just keep spritzing and spritzing and spritzing. That basically means it's just water, all right? Like water with a couple of ingredients. If you're looking for that longevity and something that's going to actually support your hairstyle, this is, a product that contains the ingredients that are needed to support the style. All right, that's really what it comes down to. So after the 1 spritz, you bring the hair back like this, all right, and then do another spritz right there, and then 1 more as the hair falls. So literally 3 spritzes in total. That's it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna see that your hair kind of is a little bit like this, right? So what you wanna do then is take the product and you work it into your hair with the palm of your hands like this. You're working it in. And the way this product works is it absorbs into the hair. It's really, really great, especially if you have fine hair, really, really soft hair. And then what you can do is do a couple of swirls like this, and then there you go. I mean, instant volume. We've got that hairstyle right there, and then you can go out the door. And then if you want, you can even do one more spritz like that. Let it air dry, set it and forget it. So the benefit is you have to use the products and then the styling technique. You need to use some sort of technique because you can't just expect your hair. It's like trying to get your biceps bigger without doing curls, right? Like you need that support system for your hair to have that styling technique, right? And achieve that look. So once again, spray it in. Here's the technique. Couple of swirls like this. You're creating a base, a cushion. And look what happens within seconds. And then you can go in and piece it out. And if it's not where you want it, then go closer, and do even more like this. It's really just, again, you're trying to not use any heat. So the heat is what manipulates the hair. Using the round brush, using, the blow dry, all this stuff is really gonna set it in. But here we go for this type of look right here without using any heat. Now I know I have, here's another one. I have a mannequin over here. I was looking for this individual. So let's just say you've got, wavy, curly hair, and you want to achieve this, right? So this is where the heat will come in handy if you're using my diffuser that comes with my blow dryer, which is this right here. This only can be used in the United States, Canada, and Mexico because of the voltage or the wattage difference and all that. So do not purchase this and have it shipped internationally. It's not gonna work out too well, okay? So this comes with the nozzle and diffuser. What you can do is literally, again, when the hair is damp and you have some sort of wave, if you don't have waves, this mannequin hair is perfectly straight. What I did is, the technique I'm about to show you, I did use heat. However, if you don't want to, spray in 2-3 spritzes of tidal wave, that's it. The technique, it's a scrunching technique, and we'll get a little bit closer here so you can see. It's a scrunching technique. What does scrunching mean? It means that you're scrunching like this. Look at this. See that? See that? Look, scrunch. So, scrunch, and watch what it does. It literally shrinks the hair up and creates texture. Once again, scrunch and release. Scrunch, right that, like I'm really gripping this and scrunching it and then letting it go. And you can see it's creating this type of texture into here. You need to use tidal wave. The hair it won't do this just on its own. You have to have the hair damp. You need to set the hair with something to help create that texture and slight hold. Once again, scrunch and release, scrunch and release, scrunch and release. So once you have the entire head scrunched, okay, then I would suggest doing 1, 2, 3. 3 spritzes of tidal wave, set it and forget it. That's it, okay? Set it and forget it. Now your hair length needs to be the right hair length, obviously. You can see this mannequin, the hair comes down to here. This probably comes down to about right here. When you scrunch the hair, it's gonna lift. That's why if your hair is naturally curly or wavy, if you get it cut too short, it just scrunches right up to the hairline. So what you need to do is really scrunch this, set it and forget it, and it should dry on its own with some sort of light texture. Once again, it's all about the technique and the product. So if you are one of those people who just refuses to use a blow dryer, that's fine. If you want something as easy as a slick back hairstyle, yeah, you can towel blot your hair, use the product, slick it back, whatever it is you're doing. That's kind of on the easier side of things. It's not too difficult. But I think with these more complicated hairstyles, it really comes down to utilizing the right product and the technique itself. If you do want to purchase any of my products, you can use code YouTube20. That's YouTube20 at shop.thesalonguy.com. It's 20% off. So once again, Happy New Year. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.